Good morning, Alan Class fans. Good morning, comic collectors everywhere. Welcome to another Alan Class video. I'm just back from Birmingham from last week, from seeing the fantastic gig, as followers of this channel will know, and also a little soiree around the city centre hunting for comic books. Both were successful, both were great times had. Now, I picked up a mixture of Alan Class from Birmingham. Obviously, I've got the big box, which is 95% DC, 5% Marvel, and a mixture. So some of the comics I'm showing today are from the big box, but specifically because this is an Alan Class thing I'm doing at the moment, there'll be Alan Class that I picked out, and yeah, some of these will be from Birmingham's city centre that I found. So before I go any further, some of the DCs, I'm starting to list them all separately, as some of the followers of this channel will know. Jess, shout out to you. Listing them on eBay at a meagre $5 per week, because I don't want to burn anybody out. So I've got the next 3 weeks. Well, I've got the first batch scheduled to end, I think, either later tonight or tomorrow, so Saturday or Sunday. And then I've got the week after that scheduled. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting this so wrong. I've got, after this first batch is done and ended, I've got another batch scheduled to be released on eBay, shall we say. And then I've got, that's a 7-day listing, so when next week's listing ends, I've got another 5 scheduled to go up then. There, that came out sort of a little bit better, didn't it? Right, one more sip of my coffee to lubricate my very dry throat. Oh, and by the way, the hat is not a fashion statement. It's just gold, okay? I'm not trying to be hip. I'm 58. At 58, I don't do hip anymore. So, I am showing you... Let's have a little... yeah, I am showing you 3 from one series run and 2 from another. So let me get you onto the first series run. This is Secrets of the Unknown number 49, which I'm pretty sure was in the big box. Great cover, bit of a spine roll there. I suggest that that's Steve Ditko's artwork. Let's have a little look. I won't waste too much time doing that, but again, it may just be a cover that doesn't match up with any of the contents. A quick flick through reveals there's no hidden gems anywhere, there's no Marvel stuff. No worries, but great looking cover. It's retained its full luster. It's gorgeous colours. Couple of colour breaking creases, but you know, if you saw this in a comic shop when you were like 9 years old in 1962, 63 or whatever, you would definitely buy it, wouldn't you? You know, come with me through the door of fantasy into the world of the unknown. Beautiful. Spine's not too bad. But again, all the comics in the big box weren't too bad. There were a couple of really early, as in early 60s, 1961 Superman comics, which are a bit rough around the spine. And I think those are going up in the 3rd batch in 2 weeks' time, I think. But I've made full disclosure of what they're like, you know. So, and obviously more scans are available if anybody is interested in having a look. The thing you need to look for on eBay is the username LastSurfer64, all one title. So that was the beautiful issue number 49 of Secrets of the Unknown, followed by, yeah, this is another one from the box, number 52 of Secrets of the Unknown. And what a great cover. You've got an alien peering into an artist's, what do they call them these days? What have they always called them? I can't remember. There is a word. It's something like eerie, but isn't that where eagles go? I'm not sure. But awesome. The alien from Mars is looking at a sketch of him being drawn with the title The Thing from Mars. So I reckon that's actually a comic artist, because he's done some boarding up on there. So little did he know that this artist's creations were actually real things. We know they're not. We know they're in a comic, right? That's superb. As for condition, a little colour breaking crease on the edge there. Spine's pretty darn good. Bit of a roll happening. Yeah, the beautiful colour luster's still there. Gorgeous looking book. I think this is something that follower of the channel Elsa Mendez would appreciate, because she's absolutely, you know, her thing I believe is flying saucers and aliens. Isn't that great? Love that cover. Love that cover. Now looking at the next three. Two were from the big box and aren't in that great condition, and one was from the Birmingham shop, shall we say. So I'm going to show you Weird Planets number 5. Great robot cover. But the book is not in the greatest condition. If you look at the spine, way back when, if you look at the decades old sellotape that's on there, you know, I mean, I could put my thumbnail under there and just flick them off, because I'm guaranteed that adhesive is long worn out underneath the sellotape, and it would just like dry off. It would just flick off, which has actually happened to a couple of books in the big box, and left no damage underneath apart from a brown, long decades old dried on stain. But the ones where I saw that in the big box, they weren't as reinforced as this. And I guarantee you, if I remove that tape, the cover's going to fall off. So I'm not going to. But that's a lovely early issue, number 5, from the big box. Proud to own that, even in the condition. I mean, the way I look at it is that for the amount I paid for the big box, would have probably cost me a better condition version of this, and maybe a little more. Beautiful. And the next one from the very same big box, we have issue number 6, so it's the very next month after, in exactly the same condition. Reinforced tape spine. You know, I must admit, these last two Weird Planets, they're probably the most poor condition I've got in my collection. But rather have them than not. I mean, it's quite early editions. But look at the cover. Look at the cover. Battered it maybe, but man, I'm glad to own it. Beautiful. I can't tell. Actually, I can tell if I look at the inside cover. And yeah, it's not. I figured that maybe the green was drawn on by the owner. Now, if people do that on this type of cover, as on most paper, you get a bleed through. But there's no bleed through at all. So this is actually the publisher's, or even, yeah, I guess it's just the publisher's painted that on as such. It may have been on the original cover, which is probably Charlton. Probably. Steve could comment fully on that, but I think he's having a bit of a sojourn at the moment. He's having a bit of a break. That's another beautiful cover that Elsa would enjoy, I'm sure. Beautiful. Finally is another Weird Planet. And this didn't come from the big box, this came from my Birmingham trip. This is Weird Planets number 18, and another fantastic cover. Look at that. Obviously, something like Earth in the future. some time in the future. As the billboards tell you, they're very American-centric. Broadway, 42nd Street, Grand Central Station, I presume. Could be 42nd Street again, I don't know. But that's an amazing cover. Let's have a little look inside. I'm very sure there's no hidden gems in this either. No, nothing. Nothing. And now, my fine folk, if you've got to the end of this video, I have a little announcement to make. I have had a contest which Metarog has been really pushing really hard. The contest was for 300 subscribers. There's a pile of Allen class seconds of mine which will be winging their way. I started that contest about 2 years ago, and it's been painfully slow to reach that 300 target, and I still haven't got there. So I've been wrestling in my mind, you know, do people really want to go for this? And I'm literally picking up 1 or 2 subscribers with Metarog's help, because he's pushing it, you know, per month. So this channel is incredibly slow growing, and I don't care now. In the beginning it bothered me massively. It was like, you know, why should we pick up loads of subscribers? And it never happened. And that's fine. But that's fine now, a couple of years after the date of the contest. Because I'm very happy with the wonderful people that do take the time and do bother to check out the channel and do subscribe and do comment and do interact. So that's great. My subscribers are the best. Even though they're a limited number, they are the finest people. And I love talking to you all. So what am I going to do? I've wrestled with this for ages, bearing in mind I haven't reached that 300 target. This is what I'm going to do. The contest is closed. The contest is over. There is no more contest. Okay, so if people have joined the channel just to be in with a chance of picking up some cool Allen class books, sorry. I hope my content is still enjoyable for you. But if you want to leave the channel, hey, I can't blame you. If you just joined to pick up some freebie books, that's fine. See it on somebody else's channel. But yeah, 2 years, it's too long. I mean, some people leave contests running weeks, months maybe, not that long. But to leave a contest running for 2 years in the hope that that the channel's gonna grow in that respect. Nah, it didn't happen. And like I said, I'm absolutely fine that where I am with the channel now is where I want to be, which is great. A small niche of wonderful people who are interested in what I show. So that's absolutely fine with me. So contest is over. There is no more 300 subscriber contest. It is gone. That is actually a little weight off my mind. So I hope you've enjoyed today's channel stuff. Next week I might show some of the Thorpe and Porter stuff I got and some of the Miller stuff that I got from Birmingham. We shall see how the mood takes me. And until that time, my friends, have a great week ahead. And whatever you do, keep reading those comic books.